It is a new year and it is always a time that we want to get more organized. It actually started for me last August with me deciding that I want to quickly move my vases and pots to the top closet shelf, and it exploded into a full-on reorganization while I was at the tail end of finishing my book and preparing for the new homeschool year. The mess escalated and lasted for months because I didn't have the time to finish. Finally, after months of chaos, my floor is finally clean and my studio mostly organized. I started using repurposed jars and mason jars for storing my beads last year instead of using the bags that it came in. For larger quantities, I use my Fido jars. I also repurpose other plastic jars like honey bear jars, nut butter jars, and sauce jars. I also like reusing spice jars for smaller quantities of beads like my size 15s. I stopped using mason jars for the majority of my beads because they are heavy to lug around and it would take too long to save repurposed nut butter jars, so I purchased some plastic jars for the majority of my most used beads. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I have more beads. These are mostly my vintage beads. And more vintage beads. Right by the beads, I have this drawer of UFOs and extra parts from book or tutorial patterns. In this drawer are mostly patterns that I need to finish working on to get published. And in this drawer, I have extra parts from already published patterns. The problem with these is that sometimes I need to make extra parts to make another, so here they sit. And this is the other side of the closet. This side of the closet still needs some work and I don't have the time right now to go through it. I still have some beads hanging on my pegboard. This is the desk where I do the filming of my tutorials. I'm not working on this wreath at the moment. I just threw it on the table because it was on the floor. This is my attempt at using some of the extra flower parts. And this is the background you usually see me in videos. These plastic drawers once held bags of beads, and I moved them under my desk so I can access some of the most used items easily. My bead spinners were stored across the room in a cart before. Here I have some of the things I use most often, like fluoro tape, plastic baggies to put beads in, and small spools of wire. In this drawer, I have some props for my videos or photos. Also under my desk are my photography surfaces. I got obsessed with these surfaces and ordered a whole bunch last year. I showed these IKEA boxes before. I use them as projects in progress boxes and also kit making in progress boxes. Let's dig through these drawers here. I think this is still extra parts. I didn't get around to labeling these drawers. The top drawer here are my failed attempts or things that I need to take apart for the beads. Again, this is the tip of the iceberg. I have another storage container in the closet I didn't show you. This drawer is of little plastic cups that I saved up from things like hummus, applesauce, or yogurt. I use them for dumping beads in as I work and also great for making kits. I'm not a very organized person by nature, but I'm trying. I need to finish the closet, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with the usability of my studio right now. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's studio tour. Let me know in the comments if there's anything you'd like me to elaborate on. Happy beading, and I'll see you next time.